Hey, it's Cairo. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Mythic towards the end of the month. We're playing different decks that have popped up in the meta. Today we're playing Jund Midrange. There's a few different versions of it. I made a little bit of tweaks. I included Zayatora the Incinerator just because Zayatora is a new card. I wanted to experiment with it and it seems to be pretty potent. 6-drop flying 6/6. Beginning of your end step, you can sack another creature. It deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. You can do that with Wrenn and Seven with the treefolk and slam the opponent, for 8, 9, 10 damage or whatever, instantly closing out games. If you want to skip to the games, link in the description. You can go right to the gameplay. Otherwise, here is the deck breakdown, and thank you very much for the support. Alright, we have one Bloodchief's Thirst. We want to generally draw this early whenever we're playing against aggro, good for taking out Luminarch Aspirant, powerful little cards that cost 2 or less. One Duress for getting rid of big spells in the opponent's hands, especially when playing against control. Voltage Surge is an auto-include in this deck because it deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker, but we have a lot of artifacts that we can sacrifice, namely blood and treasure tokens, to make that deal 4 instead. Good for dealing with your Wandering Emperors and your your planeswalkers mid-game, but also you can just tap 1 red mana and act like a shock, basically, for creatures in the early game. 2 Infernal Grasps, premium black removal. 1 Tenacious Underdog. We have a Valky. We want to cast this as Tibalt, but sometimes we need a early game Valky to take, Legion Angels out of people's hands and things like that. 4 Blood Tithe Harvester. Good aggressive 2-drop. Also can function as removal. Fantastic uncommon from Crimson Vow. 3 Meathook Massacres for clearing the board against aggro. 4 Fables of the Mirror Breaker. 3 mana gets you a 2/2 Red Goblin Shaman that attacks and creates treasure tokens. Also allows you to loot on turn 2, get rid of cards you no longer need depending on your matchup and draw into new cards. And then, if you're able to get Reflection of Kiki Jiki out, you can create tokens that are copies of other target creatures until the end of turn. Namely, treefolk tokens. Briar Ridge Tracker. 3-drop 4/3 Vigilance. As long as you have a token, it generates one when it comes in and gives you card advantage when games get grindy. Good against aggro. Pretty good against control even. Great card. Riveteer's Charm. A lot of times you'll want to use this as instant speed removal. Say the opponent has 1 large creature. You can cast this, make them sacrifice the creature or planeswalker they have with the highest mana value. Generally done on their turn. You can also, at the end of their turn, exile the top 3 cards of our library. Until the next end step, we can play those cards, so it functions as pseudo card draw. And then if they are flashing back a lot of things, or say you're playing against a Reanimator deck, where they get things in their yard and they want to bring them back, you can go ahead and exile their whole graveyard. This is probably the best charm of all of the charms, probably followed by Obscura Charm. Esika's Chariot, 4 of, always a powerful green card. Good for making cats. Good for making treefolk with Wrenn and Seven. And we have Lolth. And I already explained Zayatora the Incinerator. We have Hive of the Eye Tyrant, Den of the Bugbear. Besieger Who Endures for getting rid of problem artifacts or enchantments or lands. Rockfall Veil, Deathcap Glade, Pathways, all that good stuff. 4 Zayatora's Proving Ground. Because we do run 3 colors, we want the maximum amount of triomes that we can get. Takenuma Abandoned Mire is actually pretty decent in this deck, since we do have 3 different planeswalkers in Tibalt, Lolth, and Wrenn and Seven. Say you play that, gets blasted out to the graveyard, you can channel this for 4, grab your planeswalker back when games get long. Thank you very much for all the support of the channel over the past year. We are over 1,000 subscribers now, and I cannot thank you enough for liking, hitting that thumbs up, and sharing. I will shut up, and I will let you get to the games. Thank you. Okay, we're back at it again. We're doing Jund Midrange. There are many like it, but this one's tweaked. This version is my own. It's not an original deck, though. It's just something that's really good in the meta right now. So, we have all 3 colors of land, Infernal Grasp, Riveteer's Charm, and Briar Ridge Tracker. I think we're pretty good with this. I think we are looking pretty good. So we'll play, these are both pathways, so we'll go Swamp first. Rafine's Tower, so opponent's playing Esper. Alright, we only have one red mana available, so we'll play this on red. And then we want double black for Meathook, so we'll play one of these on green, one of these on black, and we should be good to go. Chariot, alright. Green, get a tracker down. Start putting the pressure on. Kaito.
The system can't fix everything, but we can. Bet you can't
Okay.
catch us.
There's a Meathook, so we'll go double black. Riveteer's Charm. Kaito's phased out. Can't do anything about that right now. I think the play here is just to attack with Tracker. Then hit an Esika's Chariot. Maximum pressure. The opponent drops a Meathook. I'm not sure if this deck runs Meathook or not, but if they do, they can at least kill the cats, but not the tracker. Rafine. Alright. Rafine is a converted mana cost of 3. But we can Riveteer's Charm. They can either get rid of Kaito or Rafine. Okay, draw a card.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
So we can do Haunted Ridge. We can Infernal Grasp Rafine. That would take 3 of our mana. But then we can get in for 10? If we do Riveteer's Charm, that might sacrifice Kaito. Through the Chariot. Get rid of Kaito. Go in here.
Oh, that's some serious counter intelligence.
I think that's good enough. They have to be proactive now, because if they're not proactive, they don't have a sweeper. Their little ninja can't block, so we're going to be coming in for a lot. Okay. Let's draw a card. Rockfall Vale. We're only 1 mana away from Tybalt. That's good. Let's attack first. Emperor comes down. Okay. It's gonna exile something.
Run away. You'll be safer.
Riveteer's Charm. Sack. Yep.
You're done.
Oh, it can't be blocked. It can block. Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, they're 10. For some reason, I was under the impression that it couldn't block. My bad. I think we're still in a pretty good spot here. If we draw a mana, we're going to probably just launch Tybalt. They have to do something on their turn. They can't just sit and wait to counter spells. because we have 10 damage on the board. Voltage Surge. Okay. Let's attack. Obscura Charm. Alright. They're at 4. Let's launch another Chariot. And I'm going to say let's put a Meathook Massacre down for nothing. So that way if they do wipe the board, we at least kill them. If it's not a Meathook and they Doomscar or something like that, they're just dead. This way we have a little bit of insurance. So they get rid of all our tokens, they die. Unless they Meathook them, then they go up in life, they go down, we go up, we go down, right? But we do have Valky in our Tybalt in our hand. So we drew one more mana, we can get Tybalt locked and loaded. Opponent's thinking. Move to attack phase. Our turn. Alright. Okay, Tybalt's ready. Let's go in. Uh-huh. Okay, lifelink. Okay, I think they want to stay alive here, right? So let's not. That should be it. Got there. Cats did us solid. Okay, opponent's going first. We have a turn 1 Triome, couple pathways. Blood Tithe Harvester on turn 2. We draw. Yeah, we're good. We're looking good here. The Briar Ridge Tracker can do some work. Okay, so now the question is, do we turn 1 Bloodchief's Thirst? We have 2 Proving Grounds. No, I think we just wait. Have that come in tapped. If they play a Luminarch Aspirant, they put a counter there. Hopeful Initiate. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go black here. Harvester. Okay. We may have to Bloodchief's Thirst and Infernal Grasp something. So we'll get a 2/2 back if we kill the Apparition. Get this down on red. Let's Bloodchief's Thirst this. We'll hold up Infernal Grasp. They attack in with both. We'll kill the Apparition. We'll get a 2/2 Illusion. We'll block the Usher. Okay. I think it's going to work out fine. Counter there. We don't mind that. Alright. In with both. Death here. Block. Fable the Mirror Breaker. Alright. In with you. tracker. If they don't have a Brutal Cathar and Apparition, it's going to take a lot to get through a 4-3 Vigilance for a few turns. They have another one. Okay, so that's a 3-3 illusion if we kill it. We need to draw into a Meathook now. So it's going to be probably Fable the Mirror Breaker. Let's go Valky. We need to stop the bleeding. Yeah, let's see. Adversary can pump. That'll be a 3-3, 3-3. And they can put a counter somewhere. Adeline will go. So we're going to draw a card, discard both of these to try to draw into a Meathook. Or at bare minimum, single target removal, we can take the Apparition out. Okay. Counter goes where? There. So if we do draw to a Meathook next turn, we can only Meathook for 3, meaning we need to block the Aspirant here. Double block. And then deal with Adeline. When it comes down. Discard, discard. Searching, searching, searching. Okay, Adeline will come down, so we need to sack this blood token, draw into a Meathook now. That's what we need. Or we're dead. I wonder what they have. What are they looking at? Do they have removal or something? Like Fateful Absence in their hand? They're debating on... They have that. If they can remove the Blood Tithe Harvester, we are actually 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 9. We'll go to 1. Because of the token with Adeline. They do not attack. Alright. Giving us a little bit of time. Let's draw into it here. That's what's up. Okay. We have a Meathook for 4. Meaning we can kill everything on board. Do we attack in first? Is the question. They block with Adeline. I don't think so. We get the value off of our creatures dying too. Okay. We're out of cards. Blood tokens. Kiki Jiki. We were able to draw into the Meathook. We'll keep that in hand. I don't think they have any haste creatures. Legion Angel, that's going to be tough. Alright. Good draw for them. That is a tough one. Haunted Ridge. We're just drawing all lands now. Wrenn and Seven would be a great pull. Lolth would be a great one. Zayatora could be good. Okay, we're going to 9. Tenacious Underdog. Sure, we'll blitz this. We absolutely need to draw into something. We're dead anyway. Tracker's not going to do it. Alright. We almost stabilized, and then we drew some lands. So we'll say good game. Well played, Mono White. Good game. Come on in. Let's see it. Alright. Good game. On to the next one. Alright, we're going first. Proving Ground. We have Takanuma, and we have a pathway here. Riveteer's Charm, which we will be able to play on 3 if we want to. Fable, Briar Ridge. Yeah. It's okay. I like it. Feels solid. Triome deployed. Scoured Barrens. Gain a life. Alright. We have a 2-drop now. That's cool. We're going to need to probably play this on green. So let's just play... Well, let's play it on green now. Underdog in. Giada. Alright. In with you. They're not going to block that. Giada's kind of like the bird. You always bolt the bird, you always destroy Giada. When you're playing against angels. Alright, don't mind that. Don't mind that. Okay, Fable. We're not drawing lands, we're going to need the treasure. Valkyrie in. Discard. We kind of want all these, right? Wouldn't hurt to have one more piece of removal, though. Decline. Alright. Righteous Valkyrie. What are they going to play next? They have 3 mana. Next turn we draw a land. We can Riveteer's Charm and Infernal Grasp, whatever they deploy, and then start swinging in. I think that's the right play. Develop our board, hope to draw a land, have 2 removal spells in the form of Riveteer's Charm and Infernal Grasp, and then hit for like 8 or something. Spellbinder, okay. I guess they're going to take Infernal Grasp. Riveteer's Charm. Yeah, they attack for 2. Okay, we're just gonna hold up Riveteer's Charm. So when they try to play an Angel and gain life off of that, we're just gonna blast out the Valkyrie. They're mousing over Chariot, so they want to take Chariot with that. Okay. That doesn't really put us behind too much, so... Okay, in this case then, we're going to Riveteers. We're going to exile the top 3 cards of the library. Then we're just going to Infernal Grasp that Righteous Valkyrie away. Got him. Alright. So we blitz in the Tenacious Underdog, and then we're going to make a copy of it. Swing in for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then draw 2 cards. So they'd be at 2. Yeah. Alright. Got there. Good game. Opponent's going first. We have nothing but black and red land. Actually, no. We have a Triome here. Alright. We have a Meathook. We have Valky on turn 2, I guess. I guess this is okay. Triome deployed. I mean, if they were aggro, we'd be in a really good spot, right? Because we have a Meathook, but like they are not. They're probably Azorius control. So let's play this on Swamp. Let's get the Underdog in. Strikes me as a game where we're going to want to rely on Underdog and Chariot on 4 and save the this card here for Tybalt later. Okay, in for 3. Absence. Yeah, I don't mind that. So we'll get to investigate and draw a card. That's fine. We'll do that. Hold up Voltage Surge, I guess, for if they play anything weird. Another thing foretold. Okay. Okay. Even if they have a counter, Chariot is the optimal play here, I think. Longer this game goes, since they appear to be a pure control deck, longer the game goes, the less chance we have of winning the game. Plus, if they wipe the board, then we still have Chariot up, so we can play something with 4 power and crew it. Probably walking into something here, but this is still the play. Sometimes you just have to know that they have it, right? Okay. In for 2. Then we will use our clue token to draw another card. Well, they don't have a Doomscar foretold. There were 2 Behold the Multiverses. 2 turns away from Tybalt. They have a Cave of the Frost Dragon activation if they would like to block something. They fare well. Okay, we're drawing a card then. That's it. We hold up Riveteer's Charm, and the next turn, hopefully, we get into Tybalt. Well, Meathook's not going to help us. Let's crack this. Get rid of the Meathook. Land. Alright. We have 7. Let's attack first. Bring in Cave of the Frost Dragon. Didn't expect them to do that. That's actually a good thing. That means they cannot counter a Tybalt, which is what we really want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can also just Voltage Surge this, go even, and then have Riveteer's Charm up. I think we take the opportunity, though, to do Tybalt now.
Oh, so you've seen through my disguise. Mine.
Now we have a Cave of the Frost Dragon. There goes Tybalt. Alright, let's... Den of the Bugbear. Let's Duress. See what's going on in this hand. Memory Deluge. Saw it coming. Okay. So they're purely reactive right now. It can counter a Riveteer's Charm if we play it on their turn, because they'll have open mana to do so. We don't want to do this now, really. So we draw into something big, we want to be able to play it. Let's just hang out. We'll just keep hoping that they only draw reactive things. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So they can Memory Deluge. Let's make them counter this, so they can't Deluge at the end of the turn. Perhaps they also mistakenly tap Field of Ruin when they counter it. Oh, they didn't. Alright. Cycle. All right. They can activate Field of Ruin on our Den of the Bugbear. We don't like that. I think we just cycle. Try to draw into something good. There we go. Okay, so we know that they have a land in hand and a Memory Deluge. We don't know what they drew, but we know the counter is out of the hand. Akanuma, that's something, right? Blood Tithe Harvester. We could get Tybalt back. Channel this for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. We can't play it this turn, though. Okay. Here's our play. See if they have a counter spell. Treefolk.
The entire forest is
It's a
involved.
10-10, fam. I think that's it. And then we'll channel Takanuma. We'll grab Tybalt back from the graveyard. Unless they exiled it. No, they didn't. Okay, they take out the Den of the Bugbear. Okay. The Lonely Mountain. Okay, we passed the turn. Deluge. Channel. Can't be countered. We're grabbing Tybalt. Okay. Let's attack. Breaker. Okay, if they have another instant spell, they can just bounce this token, which is actually bad news for us. Yeah, and then they'll bounce Wrenn and Seven. Okay. Alright, there that goes. Let's see if they have another instant for this. If they don't, we'll exile Hullbreaker Horror, and then we'll have a Hullbreaker Horror to play. They do not have one.
I am Volk, god of... Oh, my god.
Is this going to go through? Okay. I see you. Anything we can do about that? Oh. Okay, still have Wrenn and Seven in hand, and we will go ahead and use our clue token to draw another card. We will have to find a way around that Hullbreaker, though. This is a very good game. Hullbreaker's down. Counter the Wrenn and Seven. Bounce the token. Okay. Opponent is playing very well, you guys. This is going to be hard at this point. 7-13. Okay. There's a Meathook. What are the chances they have an instant spell? Pretty high, right? Turn the Hullbreaker. All right. It bounces back up. That was our big play. Okay. Hull Breaker's in for the third time. And they have another Memory Deluge, so they're incrementally gaining advantage on us, because we're a mid-range deck, they're pure control. Like I said in the beginning, longer this game goes on, the harder it is for us to win. They're going to return probably the... Okay, so they do that. Alright. And the odds of them drawing an instant spell off of this Memory Deluge to protect their Hull Breaker are pretty high. They have 5 cards in hand. Okay. Bounce, bounce, in for 7. We go to 5. Proving Ground, cycle. Voltage Surge. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video, even though we were kind of like at a 50%-ish win rate. I don't think this is going to be happening. Appreciate you sticking with me, though. Not every deck is always amazing, right? So, like, some decks are just okay. I still think this deck is good. This is just a... This matchup versus control is pretty brutal. Alright. That was a good game, though. That was well played. I salute you. Alright, we are on the play. We have Bloodtithe Harvester ready for action on turn 2. We have Briar Ridge Tracker for turn 3. I can dig it. Swamp down, harvest time. Turn 1 layer the Hydra for the opponent. We'll see what that means. Selesnya. Enchantments. This goes on red. Attack. See if they place runes on it, and if they do, will Riveteer's Charm it away or Bloodtithe Harvester it away. Champion. Okay. Grab a rune. Hopefully they don't have too many runes in hand. This could pop off pretty nasty. I still think it was the right play to develop our board, though. Rune of Speed. Rune of Might. Okay, any more runes? Rune of Might. I don't think they attack right now. Oh. We block. Infernal Grasp. Okay, and then we save Infernal Grasp, and if we don't need to use that, then we draw a card off our clue token. We successfully disassembled the Infinite Rune combo so far. They could easily play it again. At some point, we need to draw into a Meathook before they start getting 7/7, 8/8 creatures. But for now, we do have Infernal Grasp and Riveteer's Charm. Rune of Speed on land. That's good news. That means they're doing that just to draw a card. Okay. Let's draw. Voltage Surge could come in handy for sure with these blood tokens. Get this on green. Attack for 3. And we want to make sure we're going green, black, black, red here for Chariot. Save our Voltage Surge. Destroy it. Alright, we can get a land though. That's cool. Yes, we will. We'll grab a Triome. Still a pretty good play from the opponent. Just get the Chariot out of the way immediately. Okay. 5 lands for the opponent. Hallowed Haunting is in. Is there a way we get rid of that? Probably not really. Let's crack one of these tokens. I think the time for Voltage Surge has passed. We need some power, and we need it now. Alright. In for 7.
Come closer, little one. My will cannot be denied.
We have double Riveteer's Charm. So if they play something, alright. That's not bad. Don't mind that. They might give it haste. If they do, we'll just let it come through. Yeah, we're not cracking that blood token. We're keeping all of our removal. Okay. So we grasp that out. We go in for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Got there. So we were able to dismantle the little, like, Jukai Naturalist Runeforged champion in the beginning. I wasn't sure if it was going to be enough, because they can easily just, like, put 2 more down, start cranking. Good game.